Hello, hello, and welcome back. So today we have a video that showcases all of the upcoming Marble and Sand Divine Fest dragons, and you'll see on screen there are some new ones that we were already aware of, because I went through this yesterday, but apparently people wanted to actually see the new dragons. I have to say, Flame Lily, kinda icky, but that's just me. But it does say, our latest Divine Fest event is nearly here. Starting at 12 PM GMT on August 16th, the Marble and Sand event will begin, bringing with it brand new dragons to collect as well as heaps of beloved favourites. We've revealed every single dragon that you'll be able to collect as part of the month-long Divine event, so take a look and let us know which dragons you're most excited to collect in the comments below. And again, they highlighted exactly how to get all of these yesterday, but we'll watch it from start to finish. So, it's going to be a Divine Fest again. So, of course, the first one is Artemis, which we knew is from the Divine Altar. Hephaestus from Divine Altar. Vivid, which is a Cake Craze reward dragon, old one. Puzzle, also an old one from Chapter 1. Runic from the Divine Chess, also an old one. Chrono Hades, which is the dragon that I probably suggest you don't buy, because this guy you have to buy with real money, the shrine, and then you still have to buy him with talismans. Just like with Chrono Erlang, I really don't suggest you buy this dragon. The other divines are more useful. But anyway, he's in there. Revelry, who's a divine chess dragon. Hermes, who is the Chapter 1 Castle event dragon. Cyclops, who is a new dragon, and he actually looks kind of cool. You know, he's got his little singular eye in the middle and then an eye on his arm. Technically, if he's got an eye on his arm, does that count as a Cyclops or not? I guess in this context, but I have to say, I like him. I'm a big fan of him, and he is, of course, in the Castle event Chess, Chapter 1. Next up, we got Bright, who's a Breeding Blitz dragon. Soft, who's in the Divine Chess, which we'll get. Newt, which is the new Divine in the Altar. Black Hole being a Boss Challenge reward. Gazelle, who's a Divine Chess dragon. Osiris being in the Divine Altar as well, Mal being in the Divine Chess Chapter 2, Anubis being in the Castle event Chapter 2, Pyramid Dragon, who's also a very cool looking dragon, but he is part of the Castle event Chapter 2 Chess as well. But Pyramid and the other Castle event dragons are required to get Hathor, of course, so you'll need to get both of the new ones and the Divine Altar dragons in order to get him. Glitter is part of the collection event, Steel Ember in the Divine Chess, which I actually need, Flame Lily being a Breeding Blitz dragon, and Hathor, of course, being that major reward dragon from this event. So Hathor, remember, you need the two new Altar dragons, and then you need the Castle event dragons to get him. That's what we went through yesterday, but those are all of the new dragons. So there's only, what, 4 new dragons? Is that 4 new dragons or 5 new dragons in the game? So obviously we've got that Cyclops dragon, and we've got Flame Lily as well, Newt and Artemis. Oh, and Pyramid. So 5 new dragons in the full event. So not many new ones, lots of returning dragons, and to be fair, I actually do need some of the returning ones. But those are all of the new ones. Again, you can see all of this on Facebook. I'm mainly interested in getting the Cyclops. He's probably my favourite new one. But aside from that, it's just going to be like the previous Divine events. Lots of dungeon grinding. So that's all of the new Divine event information that we have for now. Nothing really too major. It's just seeing what the new dragons are. Of course, we do also have a Breeding Blitz event out right now where you can get Rosewing if you breed together Bludgeon and Spellwork. I already have Rosewing and I don't have Spellwork yet, so we're not going to worry about that. But of course we've also got Whale Mart, and I'm going to buy the Dragon Fury Essence, which is in here. I'm also going to buy the Dragon Tickets, because even though you should save up your Portal Gems for just in case you need them for anything in the major events, I'm going to buy them. And then we've also got 5 Premium Sigil Chests, which is very, very tempting. But I'm not going to buy them, because these 551 gems that I've collected naturally from the ruins without buying anything, we're going to need those during the next event. Because again, we're going to have to be dungeon grinding a lot. Again, just like we did during the Ancient event, we're going to have to do the same thing once again, but for Divine Fest. The fact that every single major event just relies on the dungeon now is kind of annoying, I will say. I don't always like having to do dungeon all the time, but it's sort of forced these days. You really don't have much of a choice. It's like, if you want to win all of the event dragons and say you don't want to miss Hathor after missing the first time, you've got to do the dungeon a lot. So that's why some people, they'll take rest periods, like say this week, they won't bother with the dungeon at all, and they will just do dungeon during the Divine event, which I can understand completely. It just gets too much, doing all the dungeon grinding for so little benefit. You know, it's the player's choice at the end of the day whether they want to grind for it or not. But at the same time, they could make it a little bit less annoying, a little bit less boring, surely. I guess not. I guess that's just the way that it is. But I have to say, the new dragons, they look okay. Newt is probably the nicest and most divine-esque or like prettiest one out of all of them that's come out. But the other dragons are alright. Pyramid looks okay. But nothing really standout-ish, as in like, whoa, I really want that dragon, if you know what I mean. It's just like, yeah, they're dragons, I guess. Nothing really too impressive, I would say. But considering all of that, remember we've got a 2-part castle. Well, we've got 2 chapters of castle, I should say. We've got 2 chapters of castle. We're gonna have divine chests. We've got a few new dragons. That's basically what you should expect coming up. Now, it kind of sucks that we're not gonna get the materials from this event like we do from Ancient event, because during Divine Fest we don't get really any way to get extra enchantment materials, not like Ancient events where they throw the extraordinaries at you. But we'll see. We'll see what else it brings, anything interesting. We'll get to out of Divine League soon and get to actually collecting more Shinobi pieces, but I'll be honest, Shinobi will get him eventually. I'm not too worried about getting him straight away. We'll get him when we get him. I've also only got like 1 or 2, I think I've got 2 more clan dragons left to collect, and then after that I'm probably not going to worry about clans ever again. But I guess that's just me. But you will see in game now, if you log in, that there is the mysterious island down here, and they've covered it up for what it looks like. But this is going to be the Divine Island, because of course when the event comes out, you'll click this island here, and it will take you to the main event screen. Of course I can't do it yet, but it's the 16th very soon, so it will soon be major event time, and we will start grinding major event stuff. Which is just going to be lots of dungeon. it's just going to be lots and lots of dungeon. And I don't know why, but in the bottom right it keeps saying free and it keeps displaying tickets. And that's false advertising game law. There are no tickets currently available. You lie to me and it makes me very, very angry. Okay, it doesn't make me angry, but it's like, yeah, there's no tickets. Please don't say that there are tickets when there aren't tickets, because you will greatly confuse people. But anyway, aside from that, I hope if you were going for Cherry Worm, you did manage to finish off this event, or you will be soon enough, because, you know, free dragon. There's also some gems and tickets, but I didn't care enough to actually log in and do things, because it's very, very time consuming, and I can't be bothered when there's other games to be playing, you know. But I might as well get the season points, because I pretty much never finish off the Dragon Master Pass, for the same reason. I'm usually busy with other breeding, especially during major events. But if you can at least hit the premium sigil chest for every pass, that's basically what you should at least aim for. Getting the breeding or the extra den relics is nice, and the other relics, but, you know, you don't have to. They're just little bonuses at the end of the day. But for now, I do appreciate you being here and joining me. But make sure you check out those new dragons as well if you want to. You can talk about them in the Discord if you want to. You do you. But for now, let me know who's your favourite. Is it that new Lily Flamer? Is it Cyclopsy Popsy? Is it Pyramid? Is your favourite actually an old one like the soft dragon? Because that's possible as well, right? Like your favourite might actually be an old dragon. In which case, let me know which one's your favourite coming up in this new event. I have to say, overall, I'm not actually sure. But Newt's quite nice looking, right? We like Newt. Newt is very shiny and has lots of stars. Anyway, for now, I appreciate you being here. Thank, and I'll be back soon.